Tenenfeld, and this is my presentation for case study number 1. My client is 10 years old and a female. She is diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. The behavior concern that we have is for spitting, and the operational definition is any occurrence where the client engages in expelling fluid from the mouth, whether it be expelling saliva onto the floor, ground, or toys, and then playing in it. Another example would be expelling saliva and letting it hang from her mouth. A non-example of this would be expelling saliva due to sneezing or coughing, unintentional expelling of saliva. She is currently nonverbal and has very limited use of PECs and is very limited on being able to mand for things that she wants. So far, we've discovered that the positive reinforcement from spitting is the automatic self-stimulatory reinforcement. So it's automatically reinforced because she likes the sensation of playing in water. And it's also to gain access to preferred items or activities. When she does spit, she is able to go to the bathroom and wash her hands and then play in the water in the sink. It also allows her to escape demands, so demands that are currently in place or undesirable activities or even peer interactions. She is able to get away because she has to then go wash her hands. So she is getting out of these demands or activities. So far, we have done a reinforcer assessment and have established that strong reinforcers are edibles and water toys. We've also done a functional analysis to allow us to know that this behavior is automatically reinforced due to the self-stimulatory nature as well as some escape function. Interventions that we currently have in place are differential reinforcement of alternative behavior. We want to encourage more appropriate behaviors in place of spitting, so playing with more appropriate toys that serve the same self-stimulatory reinforcement, such as water beads or water toys. We've created a toy that is in Ziploc form with duct tape and water beads to create that sensation of playing in water without having to spit. We are also encouraging mans, so anytime she appropriately mans for a break is given. In addition to that, we also have scheduled breaks so that we are limiting on free time to decrease that spitting behavior, but still allowing those breaks to be able to escape, to provide that escape function. We also have a consequence, so when she does spit on surfaces, she then has to clean those surfaces and before she can move on. Current motivating operations, deprivation. Limited free time allows for deprivation and increases the probability that she will appropriately mand for breaks, while it also decreases the spitting behavior because we are keeping her busy with other things and creating break time as more reinforcing. We're also replacing the spitting, like I said, with the water toys that produce the same self-stimulatory rewards to provide a more appropriate behavior. Our current schedule of reinforcer at the start of the intervention was FR1 schedule for DRA and escape mans. Our current intervention is still an FR1 schedule for DRA and escape mans. We have had changes in schedule and certain situations that have arose that have made it hard to be as successful as we hope to be with these interventions, but we hope that continuing on in the future, we'll be able to fade the FR1 to an FR4 and eventually to an AV. Currently, the generalization and maintenance, for maintenance, we want to thin the schedule of reinforcement from an FR1 to VR2 and then begin fading those prompts and encourage independent manding. Generalization, our interventions are applied in multiple settings. Currently, she only has one tech, but hopefully in the future she will have more than one to help with generalization, and the parents are also trained to apply the interventions at home and in various settings.